Here's America's answer to the great European road cars. But how does a great European road car designer feel about it?
Over here, sir. Our new Mustang Grande, the elegant one.
Elegante, mucho grande.
Yes, sir. One of 6 completely new Mustangs for 71.
Sí. Oh, grande, hi.
That long, sloping hood is something, eh? This year's Mustang has a wider stance for better handling.
Aquí, that tunnel roof line, eh?
Oh, yes, sir. It's one of 3 unique roof lines Mustang has, and with an optional rear window defroster. It's all new and just about as plush as you can get. New thin shell bucket seats, side guardrails, a choice of 6 engines.
No. ¿Qué es aquí? ¿Qué, señor? The price. I can't hear. The price. Señorita, stop dancing. The price. You're full of me. Señorita, start dancing.
Mustang 71, America's first great road car.
Hey, caballero, Ford should give you a better idea, see?
I'd like to give you some straight facts about why, car for car, your best bet is the 67 Ford. Take Ford's Select Shift. This gives you both an automatic and manual drive in one, and it's available on every Ford model. You don't have that choice on a 67. And Ford's rolling door locks that automatically lock all doors when you reach 8 miles an hour. You won't find that on a... Okay. And the Ford wagons feature the magic door gate. Swings out for people, swings down for cargo. But not so on other wagons like the... Okay. Friends, all I have to say is if you're thinking of driving a 67 Ford, go right ahead. It's quieter, stronger, better built, more luxurious than ever. You're ahead in a Ford all the way. Oh, I love that sound. Get the full, uncensored story at your Ford dealers now.
Hey, Wally, look!
Yeah. New Fords. 2 whole truckloads of them.
Real neat, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Wally, how'd they get him off of there?
Well, you see, Beaver, what they do is they got this, well, heck, I don't know.
I don't know either. Let's go find out, huh, Wally? Which one's a Ford, Wally?
They're all Fords.
How come they got so many different kinds?
Well, why not? There's all kinds of different people, and different kinds need different Fords. Understand?
Yeah, I guess so. But boy, they sure are neat.
They sure are, Beaver. This is the new Ford Galaxy with a new kind of classic elegance and a new world of built-for-people comfort. Here is proof that the 1960 Fords are the finest Fords of a lifetime. And here's more proof. The Starliner, a Ford with a new name, a new look, and a new kind of sizzling performance.
One of the guys said the Starliner's the hottest car Ford's ever made.
Yeah, but look at that car up there. I bet a Ford like that could hold all kinds of good stuff.
That's the new 9-passenger country sedan, Beaver. It's wider and roomier, and all seats face forward the way they should.
Did you know that Ford's built more station wagons than anybody, Beef?
Gee, Wally, you should know a lot about Fords.
Hey, there's one even a little squirt like you ought to recognize.
Sure, that's a Thunderbird.
Sure is.
It's the dream car of the wonderful new world of Fords, the 1960 Thunderbird, luxury leader of the fine car field. And now here's the new size Ford, the Falcon, built to carry 6, powered for America's highways, engineered to deliver up to 30 miles a gallon. The Falcon's suggested price is up to $72 less than its rear-engine competitor, the easiest car in the world to own.
In all my whole life, I never knew there were so many Fords.
I didn't either when I was your age.
Hey, Wally, let's go and look at some more, should we?
Sure, Beef.
Why don't you come in, too?
Ha-ha! A commercial. Lights! Some set, huh? This is a Ford dealer's showroom. Tonight I'm going to play a star salesman. Here comes a star prospect. How do you do, sir?
Oh, how do you do?
This is the new 1960 Ford Galaxy. They just don't make them any more elegant at any price.
They certainly...
Why don't you get in and live a little bit, sir? Good. Oh, I'm sorry. This is something that might be found on some other cars. It's called the dog leg, but you won't find them on a Ford. Notice that the windshield posts are swept forward, out of your way. Why don't you get in and live a little bit, sir?
Yes.
Go right ahead. And will you notice, please, the wonderful headroom that you have in this Ford?
Yes.
Also, put out your legs. Be comfortable. Stretch them out.
Tell me.
Jump up and down on the foam-padded seats. And notice the chair-high seats, the way that seats ought to be.
Yes.
Look, now I want to show you something that's really important. You see this big, wide windshield? This wonderful sloping hood? Watch. Now, suppose your child leaves his or her tricycle in the driveway. In some other cars, you wouldn't be able to see it. But Ford lets you see it. Lets you see 4.5 feet closer to the car. Lets you see all there is to see. Fords are made for people. People like you. Are you sold, sir?
I certainly am. Hi there, friends. I'm Joey Foreman. And you're going to be just as sold as I am once you see the 1964.
Wait a
The
minute.
finest Fords of a lifetime.
You're not supposed to be saying
Why, they're
this.
beautiful from every point of
Is he?
view.
Wait a
Worth
minute,
more
fellas.
from every point of value.
Hold it, you're reading my
so
lines,
visit
pal.
your Ford dealer at your earliest opportunity and look over the cars that open up a wonderful new world of elegance. Yes, sir, a wonderful world of built-for-people comfort. The 1960 Ford. You're ahead in a Ford all the way.
All right, friends, today's encounter group will be devoted to Charles Smith.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I just can't identify with Charlie.
I know what it is. Charles is a creep.
Marianne, you're overreacting. You see, what you mean is that Charles has little or no ego struggle.
Oh, I've seen Broccoli with more personality.
Exactly.
Personality vacuum.
Perhaps he needs something to crystallize his identity, a real drive to find himself.
Charles lacks aggression.
An object, perhaps. Something that will give him an inner source of power, an inner richness.
Well, I think he's got the makings of a wonderful human being.
Mustang announces the new 1971 Charlie Smith. Proud new profile, quiet sense of power.
Personally speaking, today has been a very valuable encounter for you, Charlie.
Mustang, it's a personal thing.
What are you going to do, join a minstrel show?
Well, we had such a swell ride in this new Ford, I'd like to put it to music.
Well, let's go.
Let's go. Well, we never felt more like singing hooray. Just drove a new Ford, and we're here to say it's all new. It's a new kind of Ford. Ford? No car for the dough. Is a car so long? No car for the dough. So rugged and strong. And in Ford, you get a new kind of ride. So amble on down, the going is great. Just pick you a 6 or a Thunderbird 8. Come try Ford. Come try the new kind of Ford. Folks, there's nothing like a new Ford to make you feel young again.
I wouldn't call Charlie's parents overprotective, but maybe Charlie would.
Well, if one pad's good, 2 pads are even better.
Ouch!
His parents just want to make sure he's on the go safely.
Don't forget to buckle up.
So it figures they'd get a Ford Taurus.
Does he have enough pads on?
The only car in its class to earn a 5-star government front crash test rating.
Be careful!
I wouldn't say they were overprotective.
Other way! Other way!
They're just parents. Ford Taurus, built to last.
I know something you don't know. This is the new Mustang Sports Group. Oh, you know it already. Well, I'll find something else then.
Here's something that's really something else. The all-new Mustang Mach-1 for 1969 with a pulsating functional hood scoop that takes in air and turns out instant acceleration. Mustang Mach-1, the wildest Mustang ever made. Completely new, from the rear deck spoiler to the dual headlights and blackout grille.
Now that's what I call a real nose job.
Mach-1 with an optional 428 Cobra Jet V8 that starts the hood scoop quivering to deliver extra power. Mustang Mach-1 for 1969.
Mark it to me, mark it to me.
Get a Mustang, and you'll drive the girls cuckoo.
Ford gives you better ideas. Ford gives you better ideas.
Bing Crosby is a symbol of the greatest in entertainment. It can be truly said he is the entertainer's entertainer. And as for his Thunderbird, well, it's a symbol of the greatest, too. How do you like yours, Bing?
This is quite a vehicle. You know, I've been around some pretty clever horseless carriages in my time, and that's a bit of time, too. But this beautiful little T-Bird, man, this is the performer's performer. And how about this for a continental touch? You see, they're taking the spare out of the trunk and put it back here, thus achieving a long, pure line. Don't you think? And look at the room you got inside here now. Why, you could throw 4 hunting dogs, a brace of decoys, and a case of, well, it's pretty roomy. But what really impresses me is the way Ford's assembly line is turning out peace of mind these days. I'm speaking of lifeguard design, naturally, and you get it in every new Ford this year. Because all 56 Fords have these lifeguard double grip door latches. And they keep the door closed no matter what. And the steering wheel gives you a good, safe 4-inch cushion to keep the steering column from pinning itself to the manly chest in case of an accident. Sort of makes you wonder why all cars don't have it, huh? Well, all Fords do. But you know what really flips me is this telescopic twist. Adjusts to the high caloric figure or to the trim, well-built youngsters like me. Now, looky here. Lifeguard padding all around. Man, do my passengers have it soft. I want you to listen to some sweet harmonizing. There. That's what 225 horsepower sounds like. You know, you too can have Thunderbird V8 power, family style, because the Thunderbird engine is standard now in all Fairlane and station wagon models. It doesn't cost you a nickel extra. Let me show you a real getaway. First you, whoop, wait a minute. Got to have the full wardrobe for this deal. Now, we're all set? Here we go.
You are watching Mr. Bing Crosby. You were watching Mr. Bing Crosby and his new 1956 Thunderbird.
Terrific, ain't it, Mert? Your boss should be driving one of these brand new Ford Fairlanes. Especially this classy hardtop model like Mr. B's got. Hot new middleweights is what they're called, and you can get them with V8 punch. Look her over. You caught a look at the snazzy new Ford Fairlanes at your Ford dealers? Well, you ought to. Just tell them Hazel sent you. They all know me.
Hi, Mary. Can I see you home?
Certainly. Why?
Why?
YWCA. Would you like to drive?
After that, I think I'd better. It's really a lively one, this new Ford Fairlane 500 Sports Coupe. Beautiful hardtop styling, bucket seats and console, an optional 260 V8. All this for less than you'd pay for some compacts. It's a hot new middleweight. See it at your Ford dealers.
For over 30 years, this is the only wagon that has outsold Ford wagons. And now Ford has 2 new wagons, all new Falcon wagons, a handy 2-door and a smart-looking 4-door.
My wagon doesn't have any doors.
Well, that's one reason why maybe you should own a Falcon wagon. Another reason is the price. Look.
I can't read.
Well, it says that the Falcon wagon is America's lowest price 6-passenger wagon.
Oh, my wagon costs $6.50.
Well, a Falcon wagon costs a little more than that, but it gives you so much more, like all this load space, for example.
It's very big inside.
You bet. The Falcon wagon has the longest load space of any compact wagon, over 7 feet long.
7 feet? That's bigger than I am.
That's bigger than anybody is. And with the rear seat up, there's plenty of room for 6 big people. You can carry the whole family in a Falcon wagon.
I don't have any family. I'm not married.
Oh, I see. Well, how about savings, then? A Falcon wagon will deliver up to 30 miles to the gallon and go 4,000 miles between oil changes. That'll save you lots of money.
I don't have any money either.
Oh.
But I want you to know I think they're very beautiful.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye. The new Falcon wagons from Ford, America's station wagon specialists, are on display now at your Ford dealer's Wagon Wonderland.
Thank you. Good evening.
You know, a few weeks ago, Ford asked me to introduce for the first time on television their newest Ford, the car that was the outstanding hit of the recent New York Auto Show. I consider it a privilege. But before I even had a chance to see the car myself... Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hi, honey.
Guess where I am?
The North Pole?
I'm at the Ford dealers having a sneak preview, and I've just seen the most fascinating car in the world.
Yeah, I know. The 57 Ford is a beautiful car, especially the convertible. Which one are you looking at?
The newest Ford of them all, the retractable hardtop.
The what kind of hardtop?
Retractable. Believe it or not, it has a steel top, and when you pull a little button, it automatically disappears into the trunk.
What disappears into the trunk? The what?
No, silly, the top. The roof. There's a salesman demonstrating it now. Watch. All he does is pull a button. And look, it's magic.
What's magic?
The deck lid is going up.
The what?
The roof is folding up.
The roof is falling up.
The whatchamacallit is making like a jackknife.
Lucy, come home. You're delirious.
The whole car is turning itself inside out.
Now, look, honey, get a hold of yourself.
The trunk just swallowed the roof.
Lucy, please. Lucy, now get hold of yourself. Lay down, honey. Don't move. I'll be right over there.
Now it's an open convertible. Hello? Hello? Come back. I want you to see it go up.
It's the world's most exciting car, the new Ford retractable hardtop. Another first from Ford.
This is the story of a little girl named Alice, who one day...
Well, it's about time.
Where am I?
In Wonderland, of course. Look.
I've never seen anything like it.
There's never been anything like it, especially the newest wonders of Wonderland. Watch. The brand new Falcon wagon. Take your choice, 4-door or 2-door. They're America's lowest priced 6-passenger wagons. Well, what do you think?
They're beautiful.
Beauty's not the half of it. Just look. Look at all the space I've got for hats, and more hats, and more hats. Why, you get the longest load space of any compact wagon. And just wait till you see how much room there is for people. There's room enough for a hatter with his hat on. More than enough room for 6 hatters with their hats on.
Goodness.
Here's another point. The Falcon wagon will deliver up to 30 miles on a gallon. The best gas mileage of any wagon built in America.
May I try that?
Certainly.
America's lowest price 6-passenger wagon. Oh, dear, you already said that.
Good heavens. You better start home or you'll be late.
Wait, I want to see the other Ford wagons.
Everyone wants to see them. And you can in Wagon Wonderland at your Ford dealer. See all 7 of the wagons from Ford, America's station wagon specialist.
Now, one reason Ford is America's best-selling car is comfort. Now, this Galaxy, like all 59 Fords, is built for people. And that means all of us pea-pickers. Now, look at that fella there snapping his sacroiliac. This cutout he's crawling through shows the actual dimensions of the door opening on some other cars. There. Now look at all the getting in and out room Ford gives you. This is a car that's beautifully proportioned for people.
Okay, Ernie, fine.
All righty. Well, that was one way we did it in 1959 and 1960. Our built-for-people commercials really laced into the competition. There's nothing like a hard-hitting demonstration to make folks sit up and notice the difference between cars. But if we had effective commercials then, well, just wait till we get going on the 1961 story. This coming year, we've got a lot of big guns to train on Chevrolet, and every one of them is loaded. Sure, we're going to show how pretty our 61 Fords are with the classic Ford look. But that's just the starting point. We're going to drive home our ABCs like never before. The 30,000-mile chassis lubrication story. 6,000 miles between oil changes. Self-adjusting brakes. Everything that proves the 61 Ford is beautifully built to take care of itself. And we'll keep on demonstrating Ford's famous built-for-people comfort, too. In other words, we're going to have the bases loaded every inning. We got a darn good team of television salesmen this year, too. And every one of them champing at the bit to make the 61 Fords sell and sell big. You know who this big feller is. It's Ward Bond, the old wagon master himself. He's great on those outdoor Western commercials, too, I'll tell you. And look who's here. Bob Horton got the girls a-flipping. Now, he'll be doing special commercials, too. Here is my old buddy, Ken Carpenter. He's a real pro, you know that? One of the best announcers in the business. And right here, to demonstrate the facts about all the new economy features, we'll have Professor Jonathan Karras back with us. You'll be hearing from him in just a second. But before turning the floor over to John, I just want to say that 1961 is going to be Ford's year. And we're all going to do everything we can to make sure. Okay, Professor? You are on.